What a special and wonderful sacred time of year as we begin to prepare for the birth of Jesus, when the God of all creation comes to be with us, Emmanuel. Thanks be to God. As we prepare for Jesus' own incarnation, God in human form, let us be keenly aware of God's purpose and mission from the beginning until Jesus returns, and that is love of neighbor. And in particular, we find all throughout the scriptures love of the neighbor who is hungry, in prison, poor, oppressed, the foreigner, the immigrant, the alien, the stranger, the widow, the orphan. That message is all throughout scripture, and we know that in Jesus, it all comes into human life. So he's born as someone who is poor, as someone who is outcast, as someone who is marginalized. If he were born in Raleigh today, he would look a lot more like our immigrant brothers and sisters than he would like me. So that's our calling, to use our own lives here on this earth to fulfill God's mission. So I want to offer you several opportunities to do that. There's lots of different ways. I'm going to offer 3 different kind of levels of response. The first is to pray, learn, and prepare. We all are called to pray. We all are called to study the scriptures. So I encourage all of you to learn and study and immerse yourself in the scriptures that are from Genesis to Revelation about care for the oppressed and for the immigrant and for the foreigner. And prepare. We have people patrolling our campus where there are immigrants involved in vital ministries every single day. And if you don't want to be part of that patrol, you don't have to. But if you're on our campus and you hear 3 short whistles, please stop what you're doing, go toward them, stay at a distance, and get out your phone and begin recording, because that means that there's reason to believe that federal agents are on our property. Federal agents are not legally allowed on our property. It is private property, our whole campus, including our parking lots. So we want to be sure that we are embodying God's call to care of the immigrant. The second level is to really respond locally, respond with your body, with your mind, with your voice. So we have lots of ways that you can learn more about what the rights of all people are and help protect those. So we do have patrols that are on our campus at the times that our immigrant neighbors are most vulnerable, when they're coming here to receive food at the food pantry, when they're coming here to worship in Pueblo de Esperanza, and you can be part of that. We can provide you training. You can be paired up with someone that knows more, and that is a living witness that is happening here, embodied ministry right here on our campus. And you can advocate and act. You can become part of local groups that are on the ground in lots of different places in our communities, and you can advocate. In our baptismal vows, we commit to resisting evil, injustice, and oppression in whatever forms they present themselves. And we have voices that we can speak up. So call your representatives and be part of the resistance to what is happening around us that is not God's will, that is not God's way of protecting our immigrant neighbors and brothers and sisters as we prepare to receive God in human form in Jesus Christ.